Is Amazon going?
Mm-hmm.
It's live?
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks. Let me shut my curtain. All right. So I think we got this figured out between my husband and myself. I think we are officially live, like actually live with you guys, which is not usually how I do things. So this was a little bit of a technical learning curve for me. But yay, what a great way to kick off my evening. Spending time with you guys here on Amazon Live, talking about essentially all of my very favorite Kia Babies products. These are all products that I have been using with my 12-month-old daughter, Sophia. I've been using for the last several months at this point. Things I have recommended to my friends, things that I am very soon in the future going to be purchasing as gifts for some mommy to be friends that I have. Just basically my go-to kind of new baby essentials from the brand. So it's going to be kind of a mix of the things that I think if you are an expecting parent or even a parent of just an infant in general, you guys need in your homes for yourself, and a little bit of a mix of how wonderful of a gift these things make. So something that you definitely want to add to a registry, tell your expecting friends to add to a registry, or something that you would like to give as a gift to an expecting friend. So yes, I am so excited. Just gonna really quickly talk about my day a little bit to kind of let people jump on before we dive into it. Yeah, today was one of those days where I'm gonna pat myself on the back because I pretty much feel like a super mom. Today was my daughter Sophia's 12-month pediatrician's appointment, and the only appointment time they had available was the very first appointment of the morning, which is usually a real struggle for us. But I got her up, I got her dressed, I got her fed, changed, all of that good stuff. We were in the car and we actually got to the appointment with 3 or so minutes to spare, which I don't think has ever happened in my adult life. So feeling really proud of myself. It's got me in a really good mood for hanging out with you guys here tonight. So yeah, just all around, it's been a really fantastic day. I hope you all have had a fantastic day and you all feel like super moms out there. If all you got done today was keeping your kid alive, then, more power to you. I see you, I hear you, and so happy that you're here. So for everyone who is hanging out already, let me get you to please click the follow button here on Amazon Live so that you get notified every time we go live with one of these super fun hangout sessions. I don't want you guys to miss out on these awesome products. I love having an audience to talk to about this stuff. This is, I'm sure you can relate, like once you become a mom, this kind of becomes your life. These are the things that are interesting to you, things that are making your day-to-day a little bit easier, a little bit less stressful, hopefully a little bit more enjoyable. That's what I feel like the Kia Babies brand is all about. So I'm just really excited to share that with you all. I want you to come back for future lives. And we actually have some promotions running where you get a discount if you tune in with us, and I don't want you to miss out on those. In fact, we have one running right now. There should be a banner below this video. If you click the claim button, that will apply a 20% discount to your purchase automatically, and that'll just be taken off your total price when you actually complete your transaction and check out. And now it does only apply to the items that I'm going to be talking about in this live, which is super convenient and helpful. So any of the products that you see below, that you can kind of browse through and shop. All things that we're going to talk about tonight. You don't have to wonder if you get the 20% off or not. It applies to everything we're going to be talking about. So let's kick it off. The first thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to start with like the smaller items, I think, and we're going to like work our way up to the big guys, right? Is kind of the way I imagined it in my head. So I'm going to start with the Kia Babies Bandana Bibs. And part of the reason I'm starting there is because I've been using these a ton with Sophia lately because she is currently teething. She is cutting 4 teeth all at the same time. So it is like drool city up in our house right now. So I'm constantly having to like keep one of these around Sophia's neck to like keep her skin dry, keep her outfit dry. It's also like a really convenient thing for her to just kind of grab and put in her mouth and chew when she needs to. And I also talked about these last week if anybody was hanging out with us then. So I feel like since I just recently covered this, I'm gonna just go through the Bandana Bibs briefly. So that's where we're gonna start. So I have picked out here a couple of a few of my favorite sets. So I always like to do my favorites for girls and then my favorites for boys. And now, not that you can't mix and match, because I know there are boys out there who want to be in the hot pink and I'm all for it. There's girls out there that want to wear the camo. That's totally cool. We do a lot of super unisex stuff in our house too. But if you are shopping for a gift, and you're shopping for either a girl baby or boy baby, I just like to kind of show my favorite options for each sex. So what I've got right here is this set is called Girl Power. Nice, like bold neons. I'm going to show you everything up close in just a second. We've got a limited edition print for the summer. This is called Sweet Treats, and just like take a look at those little key lime pies. Absolutely adorable. Again, I will show you everything up close. And then over here for my guys, we've got some pretty classic camo. I think that's always a super fun, funky pattern. And then we've got, this is called Hunter, which this is really just some nice neutrals, like your greens, your blues, your grays, and then probably one of my favorite colors ever, which is also featured in the camo pack, is this nice like rust burnt orange. I'm not sure what you would call this, but I just am obsessed with this color. So let's talk about why these bandana bibs are so fantastic. So first of all, they are the single most absorbent baby bibs I have ever used. You will see this on Kia Baby's website. If you go to the product description, it says that just one of these bibs will last your baby an entire day and not need to be changed, not need to be thrown in the laundry. And I can absolutely attest to the fact that that is 100% accurate. Let's talk about why they're so absorbent. So they're multi-layered, which is fantastic. You can feel, if you touch them in person, that they've got this really nice, thick, padded feel, but at the same time, they're nice and light and comfortable for baby to have around their neck all day. But the outside layer is actually organic cotton, which makes it super soft. We're going to talk about why that's important. And then the inner layer is actually premium fleece. And so fleece is not only very naturally absorbent, it is naturally moisture wicking. So basically what's going to happen is anything that spills onto the surface here, and I will actually show you a little example with my water bottle, just because like I really want you to see how well these work. It's crazy. So anything that spills on the surface is first of all going to kind of roll off. It's not going to immediately seep in, but anything that does make its way inside is going to just get absorbed right into this inner layer here. And you are not going to be able to feel it here, and baby's not going to be able to feel it against their skin or their outfit, I promise you. So yeah, just the absorbency is like 100%. I honestly am really not sure how Kia Babies achieved this. I love how durable these are. As you can see, they've got pretty intricate stitching here that holds this liner to the outside layer. And why that's important is, you know, these are going to take a lot of wear and tear. I know my daughter likes to chew on them. As I said, she likes to tug at them. You're taking them on and off constantly. You're washing them. These are machine washable on cold, and you can tumble them dry on low heat. And I've decided that in my house, we don't use baby products that you can't just throw into the wash, because I don't have time to be dry cleaning or, you know, doing any of that fancy stuff, hand washing. I just don't have the time. So love that these are super easy to clean. But because of that intricate stitching there, they are going to hold up to a ton of machine washes. You're going to get a really, really long life out of these bibs. And I do like to think of these as like a long-term investment, because it's not just little babies that are spitting up and drooling and all of that. Teething honestly doesn't end until between like 24 and I think 33 months. So that's quite a, you know, a big range for what's normal for a baby to have all of their baby teeth already in. So, you know, well up into toddlerhood, you're going to be using these guys. So a couple of things that happens when baby and toddler, when they're teething. So we know that it can be painful, right? So something that's really soothing to them is to have something to chew on. So they are going to constantly be chewing on hands, chewing on sleeves, picking up their, you know, their shirts and chewing. And it just gets like wet and yucky and nasty. So to have this on around their neck that just gives them something to easily grab and chew on and get nice and soaked, you know, this is super convenient to have. You don't want them kind of chewing on their little outfits all the time, right? Something else that happens is a ton of drooling. So as they're cutting teeth, they produce a lot of extra saliva. And so, you know, they can't swallow it all, and it's got to go somewhere, and it just ends up as a kind of cascading waterfall out of the mouth, which is what we are currently dealing with my daughter Sophia, as I said. So you want something that's going to catch that and absorb it all, right? So yes, the drooling is terrible. And then because of that excess saliva, when they do swallow it, for whatever reason, it can be irritating to the stomach lining, which means that you are going to get some spit up. So even though my daughter Sophia is 12 months old now, you know, she's well out of the newborn phase. She's, you know, almost fully transitioned to all solid table food. So she's not having as much, you know, spit up and reflux. You think that you're kind of past all of that once you're out of that 4th trimester time frame. But when teething hits, again, swallowing all that excess saliva it brings the spit up back around. So, you know, we're kind of like going through that again as well. So anything that's just keeping her clean and dry is super helpful. Sophia has very excessively sensitive skin. So I have to be really careful about letting her get too moist. And then, you know, letting her clothes or her bibs rub against her moist skin, because it just ends up creating chafing and creating a rash. And, you know, I don't know if you guys have babies with super sensitive skin, but sensitive skin is kind of just, you know, part and parcel of being a baby and a toddler in general. So that's why, you know, keeping a nice, soft, absorbent bib on them at all times is really important, because, you know, you don't want to irritate that delicate skin with the excess moisture and all of that. So yes, speaking of the fact that you will be using these for a long time, right? You're not just gonna use them for babies, you will be using them for toddlers. Let's talk about the sizing. They're very versatile in size, which is super convenient. It means I'm not constantly having to replace these, which is really nice. You know, if I can get a long-term use out of something and only have to purchase it once, that's more sustainable for the environment. That's, you know, less kind of clutter that's accumulating in my house. It's less trips to Goodwill. You know, when baby outgrows something, it's just all around really great. So these are going to be acceptable. Let's use this one for an example. These are going to be acceptable to use on a newborn baby. all the way up to about a 36-month-old. My daughter is 12 months old, and these still fit her really, really perfectly, and she's still actually got some room to grow into them. And she is actually, we found out today, in the 80th percentile for general body size. So she's a bigger baby. And again, these are just perfectly comfortable on her right now. So let me show you what makes them so versatile in size. And a big part of that is these adjustable snaps. So as you can see here, we've got the metal snaps, and I do want to mention that these are nickel free, which is another huge selling point for me on these bibs. So I have a nickel allergy. That is a type of metal. I can't wear, jewelry with nickel in it, or I will get very irritated and I will break out in a rash. Lots of babies and toddlers are actually, if not allergic, they are at least sensitive to nickel. So I really think that that was very conscientious of Kia Babies to think about using a nickel-free snap. Now the snaps are fantastic, so much better than Velcro because they actually stay together. The bib stays on, and they don't get like yucky and worn out after multiple washes the way that Velcro does. So we're going to unsnap here and just show you that you've got multiple options of how to connect to make the size work for you. So for a smaller baby, we're going to do this snap here, the first snap to the first snap, right? And that's going to give you your narrow fit. So that's going to be acceptable for a newborn and a smaller infant. Now, what my daughter Sophia is wearing is just the regular. So that's going to be like to like. And that's regular. Again, my daughter's 12 months old, so this is what's comfortable for her right now. And then our widest setting is going to be this outside snap to outside snap. And I promise this is like so self-explanatory when you have this in your hands and you're looking at it. I don't want to make it sound more complicated than it is. So there you go. So that's going to be the widest fit there, which is going to be better for an older toddler. So really quickly, before I show you the up close of these, and actually, I want to unbox a set for you because I'm really excited about this print, and I always like to share Kia Babies packaging, and I'll tell you why. So, okay, before we move on to all of that, let me just mention, so this, I talked about how the outside layer here is organic cotton, and the inside is fleece. So let's talk about that organic label, because something that I am really proud of as far as Kia Babies as a brand, something that makes me feel really good about shopping with them and about using their products on my baby, is that they are GOTS certified. So that is GOTS, and you probably don't know what that means, and that is totally cool because I didn't either until I started using Kia Babies products, and then just really wanted to start like deep diving into knowing more about the brands that I shop with and that I support. So GOTS, G-O-T-S, is the Global Organic Textile Standard. And that is basically an organization that has kind of set the benchmark as far as social and ethical responsibility in the manufacturing internationally of organic textiles. So it's basically making sure that from beginning to end of the production process of any product that uses an organic material, so this organic cotton, let's say, from the harvesting of the plant all the way up the conditions for workers where this is manufactured, everything is meeting top-notch standards. And so that's just really an accomplishment on Kia Babies' part. And it makes me feel really good about shopping with them. So I'm telling you, like any of their cotton or their bamboo products, which we're also going to talk about tonight, it's going to feel like the absolute softest thing you've ever touched in your life. And that's part of why. Like they really just put a lot of thought and effort into their production process. And I love them for it. So let's unbox a set really quickly. And the reason I want to do this is because I am constantly talking about how Kia Babies products make great gifts for new moms, expecting parents. And something that I always wonder when I order something is, can I just, whenever you shop on Amazon, let's say, and it asks you if you want to like mail your gift that you're ordering directly to someone, I'm always a little worried about that because I'm like, well, I don't know what exactly it's going to look like when they open it up. Like, is that a tacky thing to do? I don't know. But I just wanted to show you exactly what you're getting in a Kia Babies package. When you order it, you can literally just take this. You don't have to take anything out of the packaging and arrange it in any kind of cute way because it's already stinking adorable and there's always sweet little touches inside. So you could literally just slap a bow on this and hand it to someone, stick it in a gift bag and hand it to someone, or just direct mail it as a gift. And it's going to work great. It's going to be super cute, look really thoughtful, and really put together. So I love that about Kia Babies packaging. And I guess I'm just a packaging nerd. I don't know. Maybe this isn't a thing. Maybe I'm just weird. But so I'm going to unbox the Fantasia pack because I just think they're adorable and I want to see them up close and in person. But something I always like to point out on the box is where you can find us on social media. We're on all the major social media channels. We would love for you to give us a follow on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or Pinterest. Especially over on Instagram. We've got a great little Kia community going. We love sharing your pictures, your stories, and we also do lots of fun giveaways and little things like that. So make sure you're following us over there. Let's open this up and let me just show you like one of the super cute touches that comes in your box. So nice little piece of branding here. You've got this really sweet bookmark, and I'll just read it to you really quickly. I'm a proud parent. I sing lullabies every night. I wipe away tears. I clean poop and change diapers. I get peed and vomited on. I conquer sleepless nights. I am a Kia parent. So again, just a really thoughtful, sweet little touch. The box is adorable. Shows you exactly what you're getting. So let's take a look at these babies here. Definitely gonna put this, I can already tell you, at the top of my list for maybe favorite bandanas for girls. This is definitely going in my top. Those were unicorns. Super sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just not recently. This was a year ago. What is time? I went to a baby shower that actually was themed hot air balloon, and that was the theme of the baby's nursery. And I really, really wish I had had these then, because this would have just been a perfect gift. Oh my gosh, it's basically just like fantasy unicorns, really nice, cute, muted pinks and mauves. Here's a blue with like castles, and oh my gosh, so stinking cute. You can probably tell like I'm super nerding out about this. I hope like you guys are nerding out about this with me. Otherwise, I'm just embarrassing myself. Oh my gosh. Sweet little floral print with the unicorns. Okay, so this is definitely like the Fantasia pack. You definitely want to browse this below if you are shopping for a little girl, because these are amazing. So I'm going to put those aside really quick and then show you all of these up close. So this pack is called Girl Power, and I just love these. I want to say they're like nice and neutral, right? Because I don't think that, these are going to clash with any outfit, really. They're just going to be like a nice pop of color. But at the same time, like, because they're this really cool, like bright neon, they're really a statement piece. Like, look how gorgeous these colors are. Just like popping right off the screen. Okay, so here is our limited edition print for the summer. It's called Sweet Treats. I am absolutely obsessed with this one. We've got some key lime pies, ice cream cones, pretzels, donuts, macarons, I think those are called. Churros. Oh, this is making me hungry. Cupcakes and little like lemonades, right? Yes. Oh my gosh, so stinking sweet. I think Sophia's actually worn every single one of these in this pack. Here's Camo, your classic, very masculine. I feel like got some nice, just plain neutrals in there. So again, this could totally be unisex. If you've got a super adventurous little girl a little tough lady that likes her camo. And then there's the classic camo, of course. And then Hunter, which is also a nice unisex choice, but I really like it for a boy. Nice greens and blues, this charcoal gray. Like, look how stylish these are. They're just very sleek. Nice way to add a little zhuzh to baby's outfit. If nothing else, I just love these for the accessorizing. So I said I was going to show you really quick how absorbent these are. Okay. I take a sip of my water. I'm parched. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pour a little bit of water onto this nice camo bib here. Well, like, do you see how the water is just like dripping onto my table because it runs right off? Like, see it falling off the edge there? It's like magic fabric. It is not penetrating the fabric whatsoever. So it's just staying right there on the surface. I'm going to actually like pat it in so that it will absorb. The underside is dry. Even the outside now that I've given it like a second, dry. It's witchcraft, I'm telling you. Like, or it's just really good design on Kia Baby's part. So yes, the Bandana Bibs, an absolute must. That is everything I just talked about, all the reasons why this is on my must-have new baby list, right? Because babies are going to drool, they're going to spit up, they're going to get yucky, and this is just an excellent and fashionable way to keep them nice and dry. So let's move these out of the way because we're going to talk a little bit about bath time, right? So these next products are on my must-have list because they're just so stinking useful. I mean, every baby out there is going to take a bath. So it makes a really thoughtful, practical, useful gift, and I just absolutely love them. So they are the Kia Baby's bamboo washcloths. Chef's kiss, I'm telling you. We're also going to talk about, I tried to like show this off as best I could because I just wanted you to see like what this would look like on a sweet little baby head. We'll see if it works out. Look at this, the bamboo hooded towel. So we're going to talk about these two things. What's going on? There we go. Oh. Okay. All right. So bath time with baby. It is hands down my daughter Sophia's absolute favorite time of the day, night, whenever. Her nighttime bath. She has started to say the word bath, so just when she's in a cranky mood, she may not even be dirty, it may not even be bedtime, she will just look at us and say bath, 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 because she knows that a bath is going to make her happy, right? It's going to like boost her mood. That was not always the case though. When she was a little baby, she absolutely hated bath time. So if you have either scenario going on in your house, a baby that loves bath time or a baby that's not so sure about it, these items here are going to just make the whole experience so much easier, so much better, so much more luxurious. I honestly feel like these washcloths and the towels, they're so luxurious for a baby product. In fact, confession, I have actually been using the washcloths, and I especially use them to take my makeup off at night, just because they are so soft and just really, really high quality. So let's talk about these really quickly. So the bamboo washcloths. I'm going to go on a little spiel about why I absolutely love using products that are made of bamboo. And I'm on this mission to like slowly transition everything I use for baby to bamboo as much as I can. Okay, so first of all, bamboo is a very sustainable material. I know we all have different values, going into the products that we use, things that we like to buy. I know I'm trying to like reduce my footprint as much as possible. So if you are, also interested in that as well, bamboo is a really great plant for you to seek out in your products. So the reason it is so sustainable is because it is one of the fastest growing plants in the world. It's constantly replenishing itself. So it is not endangered and is not over harvested. In fact, one bamboo plant can grow up to 3 feet in one day. So again, it's like constantly renewing itself. For soft products like this, usually the entire bamboo tree doesn't have to come down. You can actually just use clippings. So in the manufacturing of products using bamboo, usually the entire plant is not raised completely to the ground. So that's really nice. Bamboo plants require a lot less water than, say, a cotton plant, even though cotton is actually fairly ecologically friendly as well in that regard. But, around the world, water is a very precious resource. So anything that is a little bit less of a drain on that resource is, gets an A+ in my book. Bamboo is actually naturally antimicrobial. So that makes it a really good choice for things like bath products, things that are going to be touching your skin, especially things that are going to be touching baby skin. It makes it great for kitchen utensils and things like toothbrushes and stuff like that. It's really easy to keep clean. These are machine washable on cold. You can tumble them dry on low. Again, I don't use anything that's not machine washable if I can help it. Bamboo is exceptionally durable, so you're going to get a long lifespan out of these. And it's also soft as heck, like so crazy soft. This literally feels like butter. It has a very silky kind of feeling to it. So that's my spiel about bamboo, why I'm just so thrilled that Kia Babies chose bamboo as the material they wanted to make their bath products out of. So let's talk about why it's really important to have a very soft fiber in anything that you're going to use on baby skin. And it's like, well, duh, you don't want to use anything that's going to be rough on baby and that's going to hurt them. But there's a little more to it than that. So newborn babies, especially, they come out coated in this kind of waxy, cheesy almost substance called vernix. And that is that's what protected them from all the amniotic fluid that they were soaking in their entire 9-month gestation. And not every baby has shed that completely by the time that they're born. So it can actually take like weeks for that vernix to finally make its way off the skin. And you do want to be bathing baby as soon as you have, your pediatrician's approval that it's time to start baths with baby. And you do want to be gently massaging that vernix off. But you have to be careful because if you scrub too hard, you can actually take with the vernix their kind of top layer of skin, which is just, it's going to skin them up and be really irritating. So anything that is coming into contact with baby skin, especially when baby skin is damp or when baby is very brand new, you want it to be just super soft. Babies don't need exfoliation, all of those things we love for ourselves, the poofs and the loofahs and all that. We actually probably have a tendency to over exfoliate ourselves a little bit. And that's fine for us adults, but you really don't want to exfoliate baby. So again, I can't even emphasize enough how soft these are, which make them a top choice for me. As I said, I use them to take my makeup off because they are very, facial skin is very sensitive and, delicate as well. It almost is like baby skin. So anything that you're using to rub your face, you want to be very soft. So think of these as an investment for the whole family. You can literally swap out all of your bath cloths in the house for these right here. Right? There's no reason that these are just for babies and not also for adults, which is another reason that I love them. They're sized large. This is by far probably the largest baby washcloth I've seen or used. This is your standard adult size washcloth. And this is really great for, again, using on yourself or even for baby. It covers the hand nicely and it covers a lot of area. So, you know, you can kind of get through bath time a little bit more quickly. They're very, very absorbent, which means you're going to get a great lather. I know that's been a problem with other baby bath cloths that I've used. The material is just so thin, like you can't get them to lather up, and it's, you know, basically like this thing is useless. It's not doing anything. I can't even get the soap onto baby skin type thing. Not the case with this. I want to show you up close just how like plush, see how just kind of furry and nice that fabric is. It's like very thick and plush. So they're just fantastic. I think these are great for throwing into a gym bag for adults if you need like a wipe down at the gym or to wipe your face down. As the world is kind of slowly opening back up, you guys might be, I don't know, your self-care for the day might be hitting the gym. These are excellent for that. You can keep a stack in a guest bathroom and use them for hand towels. I know right now with COVID, you know, we have a baby in the house, so we're still kind of restrictive about who can come over. We're trying to keep it to just, you know, family and friends and people that we know have been really safe. But even so, you know, we're still taking extra precautions even in our house of like not reusing hand towels and things like that. Not everybody wiping their hands after they wash them on the same towel that then just stays there for days and days. So these are really great for just keep a stack in your guest bathroom. People can use them as hand towels, dry their hands off, and then can toss them right into a hamper. These come in a 6-pack, so you can get through like, you know, you don't need to be bathing baby every day. Hopefully you guys know that babies do not require daily bathing. Around 3 or, you know, possibly 4 times a week is good enough. So these are going to definitely get you through a week. You are not going to have to be constantly throwing these in the laundry and doing laundry all the time, which is really nice. So I love that they come in a 6-pack. The colors that we have on the 20% off, so I'm going to go over that one more time. Below this video, there is a banner offering a promo code. If you click claim to claim that promotion, it will take 20% off of any purchase that you make of the items that we talk about tonight here on Amazon. It will take it off automatically in your cart once you complete your transaction. So please take advantage of that. But I did want to make you aware that this promotion is running on the earth brown, which is actually probably my favorite color that I have right here, this nice like taupe, the classic white, these guys right here, and the gray. But please, please feel free to check out and browse all of the colors, because there's also like a sweet blush pink, this nice kind of springy, summery yellow, a lavender. These are just beautiful. Oh, there's this like blue here. Just such high quality product. So yeah, this is definitely on my must-have list. So then that brings me to the hooded towel. These are also bamboo. So all of those benefits that I talked about just a minute ago, I won't go through the whole thing again, but all of those same benefits of bamboo is going to apply to the towel. It's the softest thing in the world. I also feel like this towel is size big, and let me actually wheel something in real quick. Just show you my little towel ghosts here. Just so you can see like the arm span. Put it up over my chair for you. See, like these are size large as well. So this is going to, you can continue using this towel like even when baby is like an elementary school aged kid, I feel like. This is not something that baby's going to outgrow really quickly. It's incredibly soft. Again, that bamboo is just like coming in so hot for me. I love that it's hooded. It makes drying baby's hair much quicker and easier. And she, you know, my daughter Sophia, she can stay wrapped up nice and tight here on the sides, and then I just put this hood up over her head, and I'm not having to constantly like pull the towel out from under her or readjust it to dry her hair or dry her face. And that's why I'm a big fan of hooded towels. And just look at how stinking cute they are. Like, honestly, I probably wouldn't have to tell you anything else about these towels. And you would still like understand exactly why it's on my must-have list, right? Because it's just so stinking adorable. Like I tell my friends all the time that like I have 3 weaknesses in life. And that is when it comes to like baby stuff. Anything that makes baby look like they have a full head of hair, like a funny beanie cap or something like that. Those pacifiers that make it look like baby has a full set of teeth crack me up. And anything that makes baby look like an animal. Like, so this is my favorite here, the little lamb. I'm just obsessed. I think it's so cute. It's very Instagrammable. So this is a great towel for like taking to the pool or taking on your beach trip, something like that. Take pictures in it, put this in the baby book, like cherish these sweet bath moments. And, you know, just remember when baby was too young to bathe themselves, and cherish the memory of when they looked like a fresh little bath lamb, like just so sweet. So we've got bear ears here behind me, and then this is just a sweet, it's got bunnies on it. I'll show you these 2 up close. Love, love, love these patterns. And like, I really wish that you could feel these through the screen. I know you have to just rely on my description, but they're just so high quality. They just feel very high quality. They're not flimsy. They're just nice and thick and fluffy and solid. And I absolutely love them. So those are my bath must-haves. Please take a look at the items below this video to shop these. These are the washcloths, and this is the hooded towel. So we're gonna just move right along. And talk about another must-have. Let me just wheel this out of the way. I'm actually going to use this again, but just a little bit later. I don't care that you can still see it in the corner. It doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you. Okay, so keeping baby's things organized. Super big struggle in our house, especially now that my daughter Sophia is starting to toddle around. And she can, you know, pull books that she wants to read off of shelves. She can pull toys out of toy baskets. It's like constant chaos. And I am someone that gets really, really anxious when there's clutter in my house. So anything that, again, helps me just add a little bit of organization to baby's things is a must-have. So let's talk about, put that right there. So I'm going to use it in just a minute. But let's talk about the Diaper Caddy. Okay, thank goodness Kia Baby sent me 3 of these because we've been using them for literally everything. Like any little bit of organization that needs to happen in our house, in our bathroom, in our kitchen. We've used this for travel. We've used it in the toy room. We've used it in the nursery as its, you know, for its actual function, which is as a diaper caddy. It's so multifunctional, multi-use. And that's another reason that it's a must-have baby item for me. Yeah, so we keep one of these filled up with diaper changing things, which I'll pull out and show you in just a second, in our living room, kind of slash playroom, right? Like we have a sitting room kind of off of our main living room that Sophia has turned into her playroom. That's where all her toys stay. She does not like to be pulled away from what she's doing for a diaper change. So the days of like carrying her to her nursery and putting her up on her nice fancy changing table that we paid a lot of money for, gone forever. Okay, with baby number 2, I don't think I'm even going to use the like dresser top changing table thing because you don't like, baby outgrows them really quickly. Once they start like flipping over and things like that, they're not even safe anymore. We don't like to change Sophia's diaper on an elevated surface. So we just put her on the floor on a diaper changing pad, which I have in here. And we keep this thing just in the rooms that she uses filled up with diapers and things that we need for diaper changes so that they're quick and easy. She has her toys and her books and her distractions and things so that we can just get it knocked out. So this, we're using just 2 compartments in here. I'll show you an insert that this comes with in just a second so that you can make it 4 compartments if you want or need that. But this is, it's a nice, soft, flexible felt material. It's got a nice structure to it. It can hold up to 10 pounds, which, you know, it's going to take a lot of baby stuff to equal 10 pounds. So, you know, this is nice and strong and durable. It's just excellent. So what I've got here right now is in our big compartment, I've got a bunch of diapers. Okay, pretty straightforward, right? I've got a thing of wipes, some butt cream, and a diaper changing pad, which this one is actually a Kia Babies. It's the Swift. It's one of my favorites. The only reason I didn't feature it is because I decided to go with a like multifunctional pad that Kia Babies also sells, which I'm going to talk about next as soon as we get through the Diaper Caddy. So this is how you could use this in its traditional sense as, you know, a diaper organizer. This would go great in a nursery, like on a shelf, something like that. Just a way to add an extra level of organization in baby's room. Again, it's nice to give as a gift because every parent in the world is going to be changing diapers. You know, this is something they're going to get a lot of use out of. So not only do I love it for myself, but I do love to give it as a gift. And actually my neighbor across the street is expecting a baby any day now. And this is actually going to be my baby gift to her. So I need to actually like package it all up and actually purchase one of these for myself to give away. Yeah, so that's definitely on my to-do list. And here's what I'm going to do. So I am going to go buy a pack of diapers. That's going to go right here. Buy a pack of wipes. That's going to go in here. I am going to include a diaper changing pad. Of course, you don't have to, and some diaper cream, just like a little diaper starter pack. And I'm going to just quite literally put the handles together, take one of these handy dandy ribbons here. I'll probably like zhuzh it up a little bit more than this, but for time's sake, we'll just do this right here. And that's going to be my gift. Okay, like because the Diaper Caddy itself, like the container for the gift of the diaper stuff, the container itself kind of serves also as a gift, which is something that I absolutely love about this. So I do think this is really great to give to like, I don't know, those relationships like a coworker who's expecting a baby and you're not really sure like what exactly, you know, she needs, what she already has, what closer friends or family are going to be getting her. You may not know exactly like what her taste is. You're not wanting to pick out baby clothes or things like that. This is something super nice and neutral, very practical. Every mom is going to need diapers. So that always makes a super useful gift, but I know it can feel a little bit impersonal. So just including the Diaper Caddy with it and then just making it cute is a great way to give like a very useful, practical gift, but still making it super cute and thoughtful and personal. So this is one of my absolute favorite things to give as a gift. Now, this is not the only way that you can use this. I'm actually going to show you another use we have for it in my house. So I have a really big problem with like cluttering up counter spaces, especially my bathroom counter with products. And it kind of like got to a point where I don't want to say that my husband like implied to me that I either needed to like figure out a new form of organization for our bathroom counter or our marriage was going to be over, but it was like pretty close. Like that's how bad it was. I'm kidding, but it was pretty bad until the Kia Babies Diaper Caddy came along. So this is like truly actually my stuff. These are not just props. This is what I use to organize my toiletries. And I just keep this under the bathroom vanity in our cabinet. So this doesn't even actually sit out on the counter. And now we just have nice, clear countertops in our bathroom and lots of space. for both my husband and I to use and enjoy. The bathroom is not just like my personal disaster zone anymore. So as you can see, I've got kind of multiple compartments here, and I'll show you the little insert that comes with this. But in here, I've got everything I use on my face. So I've got cleansers, I've got sunscreen for in the morning time, I've got my moisturizer, and I've got some eye cream and some lip products in there. So I know exactly where all my face stuff is. This is hair, so I've got dry shampoo, I've got hairspray, this is my heat protector, and this is just like a nice anti-frizz thing that I like to use, and then a little scalp massager. So I know exactly where all my hair products are. And then over here, what I've got is just my gigantic makeup bag, because I do like to, you know, on the weekends, if we're doing a date day or a date night or something like that, I do like to play around in makeup. You know, every now and then. So I've got my like gigantic makeup bag so that everything's not just spread out all over the counter anymore. So this is also a great way to organize your toiletries for travel, which is something else that we recently did when we went on like a long weekend trip. This is what I packed my toiletries in. I don't like throwing toiletries in a suitcase or a backpack if I can help it, because I feel like that just leads to like leaks and spills and stuff like that. I like for everything to stay upright. So this was a great way to just stick the stuff in upright and just plop this in the back seat of your car, in the trunk, whatever. And these are nice deep pockets, so everything stays nice and secure. And it's just a really super convenient way to pack for travel. We have used these actually on a beach trip for a beach day. We put all of our sunscreens, a towel, and some swim diapers for Sophia in the big compartment, and then some snacks and our waters for her. So, you know, that was a really great use for it. I don't think this is machine washable, but I mean, you're not using this in a way where it really gets dirty. So you just spot clean this with water and a mild soap. So again, another Kia Babies product that's super easy to clean and keep clean, which is very important. And I don't have anything packed in here right now, but as you can see, it's lined all the way around with really nice sizable pockets. So it's just like quadruple, right? Because there's 4 sides, quadruple the storage space. And we also use this as a toy organizer in our toy room. So anything that Sophia uses that has a lot of like little pieces and components that go to it, like for example, stacking rings or something like that, things that, you know, the dogs can pull the rings off and like carry them off and go chew them, or Sophia can throw a ring and like we never see it again and then you can't use the toy anymore. Any of those type of toys go in here in these compartments. And then her smaller things like teethers, little loveys that she, you know, likes to know where they are, because she likes to pull them out for quick access all the time when she's playing, go in the little exterior pocket. So makes a great toy room organizer. It's probably honestly one of the most versatile, like multi-function products that Kia Babies makes. And it's something so simple, the Diaper Caddy, right? Like who would have thought that this would come in so handy? But yeah, so that's a big reason why just the multi-use aspect is a big reason why it's on my must-have list. Again, it can go in a nursery. You know, it can be used to travel with. It can go in a playroom. Adults can use it the same as kids. It's just all around really, really useful. So if you would like for it to have 4 compartments, there's actually these little inserts here that come with it so that you can, and they Velcro, super easy to use. I don't feel like unpacking this to show you, but you would basically just, you know, stick these together in any configuration you can think of, attach them inside, and, you know, you can build your own compartments as you need them or as you see fit. So that is the Diaper Caddy. So please take a look at that. Again, you can shop right here on Amazon, all of the things we're talking about tonight. Let's actually move on to another multi-use item. Again, the multi-use is the reason that it made my list. I actually used this product today during my daughter's trip to the pediatrician. It is the Easy Diaper Changing Mat. Now, I just want to kick this off by saying this is so much more than a mat. Like, wait until you see just like how stinking useful this thing is. Let me take a sip of water because my throat's getting really dry from all the talking. That was like 7 sips of water, but okay. The easy, that is EZEE. Please check this thing out. Okay. So this is what I use as my essentially like diaper bag slash purse slash wallet slash diaper changing pad when I am on the go for like a quick trip somewhere. Like, so the pediatrician's office this morning, right? How long am I going to be out of the house? A couple of hours, maybe. You know, I need a place to put my wallet, my keys. Sophia might need 1 or 2 diaper changes in that time. That's like all I need to get through a pediatrician's appointment. Something like a quick just walk to the park. You don't want to carry, as much as I love the, you know, bigger diaper bags that Kia Baby sells, and that's actually going to be the last item I talk about, my favorite one of those. They definitely have their place, right? If you're going on like a longer trip, you need the bigger bag. If you're just going on a short jaunt, you need the EZ, okay? So first of all, it has this nice like mom pocket on the front. So it's this zipper pocket here that's actually got, I didn't even remember that I had this in here. It's got my 1 piece of gum that's left in here and my SPF lip balm. So this is also where I throw my car keys, sometimes my sunglasses. This is where I will put like, I have a super thin little like travel wallet that just is my credit card that I use all the time and my driver's license when that's like all I need to get out of the house with. That goes in there. That's what went in here this morning for our trip. So super useful storage for mom or for dad. You open it up and you've got your diaper storage compartment. So in here I've got diapers and a pack of wipes. Right? So all of that is just right there, super easy to access in the little mesh pocket. In here, you've got just extra storage. You could keep diaper cream in here if you needed, whatever you can think of. I always keep a snack for Sophia in here and a toy to distract her during a diaper change because she absolutely hates diaper change. So just this little guy that she can kind of play with, and it keeps her hands occupied so that they're not wandering around while we're getting that diaper change. That's what I put in this pocket here. So again, just more storage. Then it folds out to be a diaper changing pad that detaches with Velcro. Hello, that was like 4 things in one item. Like, seriously, it's so useful. And I just want to show you like how cool this diaper changing pad is. It's extra long, it's extra wide, which is great for a kid like mine. My daughter Sophia is 12 months old, and we just found out this morning that she's in the 80th percentile for overall body size. So she's a taller, you know, longer girl. And so this works great for her. We have a lot of trouble finding diaper pads that she doesn't like hang off the ends of or that are wide enough for her. I love that it has the wings, which means that there's a place for like baby's arms to go. They can have their arms out like this. They can move their arms around, and it's still nice and sanitary. They're still on their diaper pad and not touching, you know, whatever is underneath them if you're out in like a public space, you know, for that kind of thing. Because I don't know about your babies, but I don't know what kind of baby just like stays perfectly still like this when they're getting their diaper change. So the wings on the side for the arms and kind of taking into account baby's natural movement, so smart and amazing. It's got this nice pillow built into the headrest part here. So this is actually really comfortable for baby to lay on, which is going to make them just, you know, more cooperative in general for their diaper change. The whole thing is nice and padded. I want you to hear when I do that because I feel like that's the best way to explain to you the material that this is made out of. When I make that sound, you know exactly what that feels like, what that looks like. It is super easy to clean. You can just give it a wipe down with a wipey after you've used it, spot clean it, super, super easy. And I do actually think that you can detach this and wash it in the machine on cold and no fabric softener or anything like that. I'm pretty positive that you can. We haven't even done that because, again, it's just kind of like our emergency out on the go diaper changing pad, and I just spot clean the thing as needed. And I feel like that's perfectly acceptable. But yeah, so it's like everything you need to just get out of the house quickly, efficiently, easily. It folds up nice and easily. The whole thing is waterproof. It is scratch resistant, so it's very durable. If you want to carry it on your shoulder, you can with this strap here. It just buckles on the sides. So this is how I carried it this morning, kind of like a purse. If you want to hook it on a stroller, you can. So you would just unhook one side, and you don't have to have a stroller with one of those like extra purse hanging compartments. You know, we don't have that. So you would just hang this over your stroller bar and attach it. Voila. If you wanted to, for whatever reason, completely remove this so that you could like pack this inside of a bigger bag or something to use on a trip, you can do that as well. So you would just completely remove the strap altogether. So simple and easy to use. I love how high quality this plastic buckle is. This may sound weird, but I feel like when these are super easy to open and close, that just tells you a lot about the overall quality of the product in general. So I always check that out whenever I see these like plastic buckles. I make sure they're nice and durable, and this one definitely is. So let me grab my clothes rack thing again, because I wanted to show you really quickly one of my favorite ways to use this in the car. So bear with me. Take the towels down. Roll this in. Oh, gotta move my diaper caddy out of the way. Excuse me, diaper caddy. Okay. So let me lower this down so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Is that how you do it? Oh, shoot. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. You'll get the point. Okay, so in the car on a road trip that we recently took, this was our quick car diaper change kit. So basically, I would take the strap here and I would hook it onto you know, the little, like, what are those even? Panic bars, I think people call them, but I think that's just like a funny joke that people make. You know, the little hanging bars that you can hold on to inside your car. So I hooked this on to my bar in the back seat of the car where I rode with Sophia, who was in her car seat, obviously, right? So it's hanging like that. And whenever we would need to stop for a diaper change, we would just pull off. I would get Sophia out of her car seat, unhook this, let it unfold just like that. I'll move it over here. I would detach the pad, lay that on the middle seat in the back seat here, lay her on top of it. I've got easy access. Well, I unpacked it, but easy access to all of my diaper changing stuff right there, still just hanging up in the car. Do her diaper change really quickly, spot clean this, fold it all back up and reattach it and close it up. And we never had to actually like get out. I didn't have to go in anywhere because again, you know, we were being super cautious with COVID and all of that. And it just allowed us to keep moving. And it was so convenient and so easy to use. So that is definitely one reason why I consider the Easy a travel essential. Let me unhook it here. This comes in actually 2 different colors and patterns. This is the black Geo, and then it also comes in a gray. I find myself using the black a little bit more often, just because it coordinates nicely with like our stroller and never clashes with an outfit or anything like this. Another great use for this is to keep this as an emergency, like in your car diaper changing kit. So if you just never want to even have to think about packing a diaper bag and taking it with you, it has happened to us a couple of times that you're rushing to get out the door somewhere and you just totally leave your packed up diaper bag like sitting on the couch or sitting by the door, and you leave the house and forget it. If you just want to keep this permanently packed up with a few diapers, a pack of wipes, and just like leave it in your car, like in a glove compartment or underneath the seat, so that you know that no matter what, no matter where you go, you have access to, you know, 1 or 2 diaper changes on the go. That's a really great use for this too. So I can't say enough about how convenient and useful this is. It is the EZ. I want you guys to shop this item. It makes a great gift for all of the reasons that I just stated. It's very thoughtful, very practical. It's kind of unlike any other product, you know, similar to it that I've seen on the market. So I really do feel like Kia Babies knocked it out of the park with this one. It's just very clever. You can tell that like a parent, I feel like, designed this, just knowing kind of, you know, the things that parents would like to have be more convenient. I just love it. So don't forget that we are running a promotion where you can get 20% off of the items we talk about tonight. If you see the banner below this video, hit the claim button, and that's going to send that discount automatically to your shopping cart. And that discount will be applied when you complete your transaction. And that is to say thank you for tuning in to tonight's live stream and listening to me talk and hanging out. And, you know, discovering all of these super cool products. And while we're at it, if you would like to give us a follow here on Amazon Live so that you never miss a future one of these, we do these every week. I absolutely love hanging out with you, so I would love to see more of you join us. I would love for more of you to take advantage of the promotions that we run. Yeah, that would be great. So if you want to get notified every time we go live with one of these videos and you want to see new products every week, please give us a follow here on Amazon Live. All right, so let's move on to our last product of the night. And I know you guys are gonna love this as much as I do. It's the big mama, it's the grand finale for our live video. It is the sleek diaper backpack. Let me just pull this baby out because she's a beaut. She is gorgeous. Hold up. Here she is. How stinking stylish, cool, fashionable, gorgeous is this diaper bag? Like this, it doesn't even look like a diaper bag, right? This could be your office bag. This could be an overnight bag. This could just be a cute, cool backpack accessory. I don't know. This could take the place of your purse, but it functions as a diaper bag. So this is 100% on a must-haves list for me, for like all the cool, like fashionable moms out there, which I don't think I naturally am, but like I'm desperate to like become one. So I'm like walking the walk and talking the talk and like trying to have the look, just like faking it till I make it. And the sleek diaper backpack is really, really helping me with that. So let's just talk about how functional it is. Like you can see how stylish and beautiful it is, but let's talk function. And then I'm actually going to go into a little bit of detail about this material, which is vegan leather, which I absolutely love. So, all right, so let's just talk about all these pockets and compartments that it has on the front. So this pocket here, I like to call a freestyle pocket because you can use it as your mom pocket, which is, you know, where I like to put things like keys, phone charger, I don't know, things like that, your chapstick, stuff that you just want to have quick access to when you're out with babe, so that maybe you don't have to carry a purse. So it's super useful for this. I'm actually going to, once I run through this really quick, just so you can see all the pockets and compartments without things in them, I'm going to pack it up for a hypothetical trip so that you can see how you could use this as a travel bag, which is what we have used it for the most, because usually when I'm going out with a diaper bag, I use the EZ, just because I'm going on really short little day trips. But if you were going on a longer trip and you needed more storage, this is the bag for you. So let's look at the insulated pocket here, which is where you're going to keep your bottles. So as you can see, there's multiple pouches, insulated pouches. So it's going to keep your bottles cold if you need them cold. It's going to keep them warm if you need them warm. Here, I love this because if you are, again, going on a longer trip, you're going on like a long car ride, you're going to need multiple feedings. This allows for that. I know the diaper backpack that we were using just before I got my hands on this one, it only had one bottle compartment. It was like right here on the side, and that's all there was. So you could only ever pack one bottle, and I'm like, that's just not super useful. So I love that this has multiple pouches. This whole thing is waterproof. This is scratch resistant. So, any spills that happen in here are going to be easy to clean up. It's not going to ruin anything. And I like that it's extra spacious because I can actually pack extra snacks and things like that for Sophia. And again, I'm going to show you how I packed this up for a weekend trip in just a second. You've got two really nice spacious like water bottle pockets on the side. I love that because if I have an easy, convenient way to carry my water bottle, it just ensures that I'm more likely to hydrate while I'm out and while I'm, on the go. And hydrating is obviously very important. Here's another mom pocket. So this is actually the one that I use because I can reach over the top of the bag on here really quickly and easily and pull out like a wallet if I need to. If I'm like going through a drive-through and the backpack is kind of just slung on the passenger seat next to me, I can reach in really easily and grab my stuff. This is where I'll throw my car keys and little things like that. So this bag has a little secret, which I absolutely love, that just shows you that Kia Babies kind of intended you to be able to use this as not just a diaper bag, but an actual like luggage for babies, like an actual travel bag, because it has a separate clothing compartment. So this nice spacious mesh pocket is where you can keep a change of clothes if you need, or multiple outfits, if you're packing for a trip, which again is how we used this recently. And this just came in so handy. So it frees up, first of all, it keeps, your clothes nice and separate from all the diaper changing stuff, so everything stays nice and clean and fresh. But also it just means that it's freeing up so much more space on the main interior pocket. So I'm going to show you just how much this can really hold when you get the clothes out of the way, right? So this opens up to be nice and spacious on the inside. Once it actually has weight in it, there's a little bit of a frame to the bottom, which I love about this. So it actually will stand up and stay open on its own. It won't just immediately collapse into itself. So really easy for reaching in quickly to access things. You're not having to kind of scramble around, hold it open with one hand, blah, blah, blah. So just super easy to use. Again, you've got so many pockets in here. So this zipper pocket, I think, is a great place to keep essential travel documents. So if you were traveling by plane, which we haven't done with Sophia yet, but we're planning to next year, and I probably will be taking this bag. Anything like a passport, a boarding pass. Again, this everything in here is waterproof. This is a waterproof pocket, so that kind of stuff is going to be safe from damage. And I like that it's inside of the bag so that it's still easy to access. As soon as you open it, it's right here at the top, because you're going to have to quickly be able to access that stuff at the airport. But it's nice and secure being closed up inside the bag. So nothing's falling out, getting dropped somewhere. Nobody's getting their hands on it or anything like that. So that's what I would use that pocket for. You've got this nice storage pocket here, this little pouch. This is actually where I keep a diaper changing pad, because this bag, unlike other Kia Babies diaper backpacks, doesn't come with its own diaper changing pad. So you would buy one of those separately, and I like to keep it in here just to keep it out of the way. These mesh pockets here, this is where I like to pack the diapers, the wipes, and the diaper cream, and I'll show you that in just a second. And then you've got this whole big interior, the silica gel packet's still in there, to use for your travel essentials. So let's just pack it up really quickly, the way that I did for a recent trip that we took, just so you can see exactly how much it will hold. So the first thing I'm going to pack, let's go back to the outside. So I don't have these items with me, but because we were on a beach trip, what I put in here, I did not use it for my things. I put a sun hat for Sophia, some sunscreen, and her sunglasses, so that we could access those easily as she needed them. So that's what I put in there for Sophia. Then in here, I'll show you a couple of different examples of bottles that this will hold, because that's also been a struggle I've had with other diaper backpacks, that the bottles I use just don't fit in the pouches. So as you can see, this is a nice tall bottle, and it fits in nicely. The lip covers it. This is going to close up just fine. So it's going to fit your taller bottles. And then I included one of these in case you're using smaller, fatter, wider based bottles. You can see that that's going to plop in there super nicely as well. So a lot of versatility for like size and shape of bottle, which I love about this. So we'll just pack that up with some bottles. I always like to include a bib when we're on the go, because Sophia does eat solids. And so I'll show you my favorite bib to use. Let me just grab it. It's actually this one by Kia Babies. I'm not doing a whole feature on it tonight, but it's the silicone bib. I actually tuck some utensils in there. I roll it up, put a rubber band around it. It's just a nice way to keep everything like together and then clean after it's been used, because the silicone is so easy to wash. You just put the dirty utensil back in there, and I like to tuck that inside. Maybe throw some snacks in there for the road, and voila, that's what we put in there. I had Sophia's stuff in here. There's that. Okay, so in here, this is going to be my mom pocket. Stuff I want quick and easy access to. So for me, that's going to be keys, wallet, lip balm, portable phone charger. They're all going to go right in there, and you can see how much room I still have. Zip that up. I know where that stuff is. It's easy to access. I'm good to go. So I'm going to pack some clothing for her in this handy dandy compartment. So for a weekend trip, we did 1, 2, 3 outfits. I feel like that's good. Shove those in there. If you all are like looking at this cringing right now, being like, oh girl, that is not the most efficient way to pack baby's clothes. I would love for you to like leave your tips. Packing is not my thing. Like nice, pretty, compact packing. That's my husband's thing, as is gift wrapping. I didn't get that gene apparently. So this is as good as it's going to get. I'm going to include a swimsuit. As long as the stuff makes it to our end destination, that's all I care about. Here's a sleep sack. Stick that in there, and then a pair of pajamas. And as you can see, even with my very, very poor packing skill, there's still plenty of space in here, right? Like I could keep filling this with more outfits, but that's about all we needed for a weekend away. So that's what I packed. And then you just zip that up. Look at that, and you've still got your entire interior free. Before I forget, the side pockets, I always keep a water cup for Sophia, because she is now on, she takes a bottle for to go to sleep at night, but during the day she is on a sippy cup. So always make sure she's got access to milk or water, whatever she's drinking. And then mom's water bottle goes here on the other side. Well, let me zip it up and stick that in there. Look at that. You can see it's a nice, tall, good size water bottle, and it fits like a dream right in there. Nice and snug. Just love how spacious everything is on this bag. Oh, so nice. So in here, let's do diaper changing pad. This is the Swift by Kia Babies. I'm just using it for an example tonight. So I'm going to stick that in this pouch here. Still got plenty of open space on the inside. I'm going to pack my diapers and wipes in this mesh pocket here, these two mesh pockets. So, diapers. Wipes. Now I know exactly where those are. Super easy to access. They fit nicely in there. And then inside, because I don't have to pack clothing in here because there's its own clothing compartment that's separate, I have plenty of room for things like this. So this is a first aid kit for Sophia. So this has a thermometer, this has baby Tylenol, it has nail clippers, a bulb syringe for her nose, just things that if she were to start not feeling well while we're away from the comforts of home, we have everything we need to kind of take care of her and treat her on the go. I highly recommend you always have one of those. Her favorite Lovey can actually fit in here. So we packed that for her. Just a comfort item from home. Her favorite bedtime storybook went in here. And then I love this little thing. It actually has a clip so that you don't misplace this for a pacifier or teether. Now, I used a pacifier for the example. She does not take this anymore. So what we actually attached was a teether, but all of our teethers are in the dishwasher because Sophia is going through them like crazy. So look how convenient that is. So there's a passy or teether holder. Super, super convenient. You're not going to lose it. You're going to know exactly where it is. Let's zip this baby up. By the way, I still have plenty of room on the inside. And done. So this is her entire luggage for a trip, packed and ready to go. It all fits in here very easily. I still have space. It's not too heavy. I just absolutely love how functional this bag is. But on top of that, of course, we can't ignore how stylish it is as well. I like this nice thick strap at the top. So if you're carrying it like this, the way that you might carry luggage around, if you're traveling, super easy and comfortable to do. It's got nice, thick, padded straps here that are ergonomically designed to balance the weight on, across your back and shoulders so that nothing is like tugging on your shoulders, nothing's tugging on your neck. It's so, so comfortable to wear. This material is actually vegan leather. And again, I love how conscientious Kia Babies was with creating a vegan leather product, just because vegan leather is more sustainable than traditional leather. So first of all, no animal products are used, which is very important to me and how I shop and how I consume things. It's totally just a personal value. But something that, may be important to others out there watching as well, that, no animals were harmed in the making of this. But vegan leather is also, it's a lot more durable than traditional leather. It's going to last you a much longer time. It's scratch proof, which if you own anything that is genuine leather, you know that that is not the case with genuine leather at all. This is easy to clean. You can spot clean it with water and mild soap. You also can't do that with traditional leather. And because it is a synthetic material and it is not organic, it is not going to kind of have color fade texture changes and it's not going to degrade over time the way that traditional leather will. So it's like the aesthetic of leather without all of the upkeep. So that's why I absolutely love, love, love vegan leather. And I think it was a very smart, very sleek, but very well thought out material to use for something like a diaper bag or a travel bag for baby. Again, we used this recently on a long weekend trip to the beach. It was absolutely fantastic. It came in incredibly handy. I can't recommend this enough. So if you are in the market for a diaper bag, the sleek is definitely the one I would go with for all of the reasons that I talked about tonight. Now, I will say one more time before we sign off. I'll leave it so you can continue to admire it. We are running a promotion as a thank you for tuning into this live stream, for hanging out with me for more than an hour. I can't believe it's been like an hour and a half actually since I started this. That's how jazzed I get about Kia babies. I could talk about it all night. Their products just absolutely amaze me. So happy to share them with you. Because you hung out with us tonight, we want to give you 20% off of the items we talked about. So the banner below this video, there is a claim button. If you click that, the discount will be automatically applied to your shopping cart when you check out. So you'll have to actually shop here and complete your transaction to take advantage of that 20% off. It does only apply to the items that we talked about tonight, which are all browsable right here. So yeah, you don't have to worry about clicking on anything that you saw here tonight and wondering if it's eligible for the 20% off. It most definitely is. We wanted to make that super easy and convenient for you all. And we would love to see you again. So please give us a follow here on Amazon Live, and you will get notified every time we do one of these. I have absolutely loved hanging out with you tonight. And as I said, I hope to see you again. So get to shopping. Keep creating wonderful moments, and I will be back to hang out with you next week. We're going to talk about some brand new items that are new to me, that I haven't covered before, so that should be super exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to sign off. Night, night.